Alright, here we go. I'll show you how to wire up a tortoise. There's the machine we're going to use. This guy here. And I'm going to wire up one of these double throw, double pull on toggle switches that I purchased from All Electronics. I don't know if you can see that. I'll put the link on the screen. But you get them pretty cheap. You get a bunch of them. I don't know, I get like 20 of them for $25 or $30. Anyway, this is for DC operation, because these run on DC. Anyway, let's get started here. I got a piece of purple wire here. There we go with the piece of purple wire on here. First thing we're going to do is solder it right to here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to run this wire here, solder here, then we're going to solder it to here, and then run it out that way. And same thing here, this wire will go from here to here, out this way, and that goes to your power, to your DC power. Coming in, your power supply, 12 volt, wall wart, comes in here, and then these two here go to each end of the tortoise. Which are these two are what powers the tortoises. These other ones are just single pole, double throw switches or something where you can put hook signals to it and your frog. So anyway, let's see what happens if my soldering iron is warm enough. It's warm enough here. All right. Before we do that, alrighty. Now in order to flip that over like that, I'm going to need about that much room. So what I'm going to do, so I don't have to keep cutting and soldering, is I'm going to take this wire, I'm going to slide it off a little bit like that. Now I'll take it and I'll run it right through here like this. Right through here, if you can see, I hope you can see, I'm trying to, there you go there. Run that wire through there and go to the area that I just trimmed the coating off and solder that there. So you have that there like that, and then you have your piece across and you have your lead. So you don't have to keep soldering, so you just solder in one joint and you're done here. Let's do that. Here we go. Here we go. And there it is. And there's the first power lead there. I'm going to do another one here. Do the same thing. There we have it. Alright. Now that I got these two wires on here, I'm going to solder these two in here for the two that get connected to each side of the tortoise. These two here. Okay, I'll do black on one side. Okay. There's the black. I'll do the black on one side here. With the black. My soldering iron is real hot, so I'm getting those things the first try. There we go there. Get a piece of shrinky tubing. Try to keep these straight. Actually, let me solder on the red one. I'm sorry, not the red one. What am I talking about? The white one here. The next. All right. Like I said, you got to be quick with these soldering because these things will burn off here quick. This one I was trying to get all wires off it and didn't take long to mess it up. Alright, I made another piece of shrink tubing here. And we'll put on a white wire. Just like this here with the white wire. Shrinky tubing right on there. Just like that. And then we'll do it on the black. There we have it right there. Let me hit this with this real quick here. Boom. Boom. And boom. And there we have it. These two wires here are going to go for each end of the. These two go to the power. These two go to the switch machine. There we have it. Okay. All right. On this particular one, I put in the two wires here that go to the switch machine, and these wires here go to the power supply. Okay, now we're going to hook it up to the machine, switch machine, see if it works. All right, I'm going to hook these two up to the machine. These two go to the two power leads for the tortoise. Like this here. Go like this right there. The other one here. This here. There we go. Now this is a DC power supply coming from a MRC Tech 2 power pack. These two leads. And I'm going to put them on the two power leads here. This is DC. This is the throttle. This would normally be hooked to the track and run your trains if you had a regular analog DC regular DC. Jeez, enough junk around here, huh? You can hear my little kitty in the background. He's getting jealous. He wants me to play with him. Okay, I'm going to turn it on, give it power, and there we go. Look at that. So we can hook this all up. She's good to go. Alrighty. Now we're going to mount one of these tortoise machines under the layout. Okay, and that hole that you're looking at right there is the hole that I drilled through with the drill when I put the switch, when I mounted the switch up there. So that's the hole for the switch machine rod. So I'm going to put in a tortoise switch machine. So let's get to it. First of all, here's the machine right here. This is the machine we're going to use. This guy right here. Alright, I already got the feeders soldered to the bottom. So, let's do it. Alrighty. What I like to do is I like to take a piece of this stuff here, the tape. This two-sided tape. And you can put it on the top of that. So when you get it where you want it, and you push it up on the wood, it'll stay until you make the marks where you're going to drill your holes. So let me cut a piece of this off. Needs to go right there, right? And I'm going to come back this way with it a little bit and go right there with it. And I think that's it, right? Oh, I got to come this way a little bit too. Alright, I think I got that thing where it needs to go. Oh, I gotta come this way a little more. Just like that. There you go. Now we're right in the center of that. Okay. There we go. Get in here. Drill these 4 holes here. Alrighty. Let me start one of these over here. Actually, I'll start this one over here like this. Just like that. I'll start that one. I'll slide the thing right in there and hold it. And screw it in. Here we go. So there we go. And now I can slide this back like that. Slide it right in the where it needs to go. Right in the hole there, right there. There you go, right there. So it goes right there. Okay. There it is, right there. Alright. Okay, let me get in here with my screwdriver. Try to screw this up in here. Here we go. Alright, let me get a screw into the other side, too. There we go. Get this one up inside there. It's like this here. Where the hell's the hole? There it is, right there. Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright. That'll hold that right there. So you can see she's in place. There she is. There she goes that way. There she goes that way. Okay. Can I slide that up a little bit? Slide it down a little more. These things are adjustable here, so anyway. There she is. Alright. Now here's my toggle. I'm going to hook it up now. As you can see, these two wires here, these two, that one and that one, they go, and they're hooked up to a wall wart, both sides, left and right, for a wall wart plug. And of course the two from the middle here, these are going to the switch machines, each side of the switch machine, the tortoise. Now this is DC. If I go down here, you can see where I've hooked it up temporarily. Alright, and there's my wall wart right there. And I'm going to plug the wall wart into my plug switch, which is right there. Alright, here we go. Plug this sucker right into here. There we go. And she's plugged in. So we got juice to the switches. And now we'll go back over to this guy here, the toggle. And when I do this, the switch throws. And it throws back. Gonna hit the switch. There she goes. And the other way. There it is. Tortoise switch machine hooked up. And now I'm going to run the two wires for this one, the other side of the crossover. Well, that one, I'm going to hook that one up next, so they're both hooked to the same toggle switch. Okay, there's our switch for our tortoise crossover. Well, you can hear it go. Alright, now here's the crossover. I'm going to go over here, I'm going to hit the switch. You can see the one side go. Same switch. And now I'll... They're both hooked to the same switch. If you like what you see, please subscribe so I can keep coming. I'm going to keep going with this. I'm going to have all sorts of videos. I got old rail fanning stuff all the way back to like the early 90s. The layout I have here is about, it's 60 foot by about 28 feet. So once I get that done, I'm going to do a video of the whole layout. So anyway, if you like, please subscribe. It's free.